Day 4, Wednesday. Champ Day. Jack's Day. Max and Cliff chat on Cliff's bed. They are as glad as can be. The sun is up. Shh, thinks Jack. He just had a hectic day with the rock band gig. He just wants to rest a bit more. Oh no, it is the day of the basketball contest, Jack thinks. I will not be in that contest. No way! He looks at Max and Cliff. Basketball's Max's thing. When Todd gets to Jack's hut, Jack is set to go out. He has no intent for Max and Cliff to be with Max and Cliff when they prep for Champ Day. It is a great day. I get sad when the sun is not out, Jack says to Todd. Todd still has the thrill of the Rockman gig, which is at the best gig. You cannot be down. Let us go have fun. Jack grins. You got it. Hey, do you think we can top the Rock Band gig? His spirit is back. Todd nods. You bet we can. Jack and Todd do not have much to do all day, so they just play chess. They are not the best at chess, but they still like to play it. They are up for ping pong as well. When they are spent, they grab lunch. They bring fish and chips to the pond and have a picnic on the grass. They plan to hang out there for the rest of the day until there's no time for the Champ Day. A small cat hangs out by the pond as well. He smells Todd's lunch. He wants to snack out on the fish. The cat jumps on Todd's lap. Todd pats it on the back. Jack, check out this cat, says Todd. Think he wants my lunch? A black cat, Jack gasps. He's quick to step back. That is bad luck, Todd. Get him off your lap. Bad luck. A great day with a black cat. This will be a day from hell, kids Todd with a grin. Jack does not grin back. He's a bad hunch, but he cannot tell what it is. Just as the cat jumps off Todd's lap, Cliff runs by them. Was that Cliff? Asks Todd. Yes, and I think he is Tad, says Jack. Do you think we can help him? Asks Todd. They go to the bench to check on Cliff. Are you okay? Asks Jack. Yes, Cliff sniffs. He's not well, in fact. It's just Max, he adds and stops. I do not get why you hang out with Max, says Jack. You're not like him at all. I ask the same thing on days like this. He is not that bad. Well, not all the time. I like to hang out with him when it's just Max and me, says Cliff. You got the best shots in the camp. You will be the champ in the contest. Todd jumps in. They chat. He wants to get a grin at Cliff. He just forgets Max. Just forget Max. Let us get the rods and we can fish. Do you like to fish? Cliff nods. A bit of fun with us just may be what you need, Jack grins. Well, let's fish then. Cliff is glad. I have a plan, Jack says. We can hang out by the pond until the contest. And you can go to the Champ Day with us if you want, adds Todd. Cliff is in shock. You want to go to the Champ Day with me? But why? We get what it's like to be mad at Max, says Todd. We are all set to go to the Champ Day. We do not have to go back to the hutch, winks Jack. And all will be okay, Cliff. Chin up, Todd says. They fish by the pond until the contest. They chat and have fun. Cliff does not think of Max. He forgets that he was mad at him. At the contest hall, Todd, Jack, and Cliff hang out by the drink stand. They kid and have fun until Max gets there. Max is quick to bash the fun. There you are at last, Max. At last, Max says to Cliff as he grabs a glass of punch. He has his bag with him. Jack just wants Max to chill out, but no luck. They grab a bag of chips and act as if Max is not there. Cliff, are you with these pests? He snaps. Look at them. What a buzzkill. You look so bad. Were you at the pond? You smell like fish, Max blasts. And this is for champs, not chumps, says Jack and the rest. They all crack up. Ha ha ha. Is that the best you got, Jack? Ha ha. You do not have the skills to be a champ. Max gets mad. Just stop it, Jack yells back. In a flash, the black cat jumps out of Max's bag and onto Jack's lap. Jack does not expect that. He yelps and steps back in panic. He hits the drink stand. Slash! Jack trips and lands flat on his back in the punch. He's all wet. Red punch drips from his hands as he stands up. Chips and nuts are stuck to his hands. What a mess! Jack gets mad. He looks for Max, but he's not there. Jack runs to track him down. Max is out. Max is out on the grass. He sits in the mud. You will pay for this, yells Max. Bring it on, Max, Jack yells back. All the kids and Mr. Gibbs run out of the hall. Oh my, what is this mess? Asked Mr. Gibbs. Mr. Gibbs, it was Max, not me. Look at what he did. I fell in the punch when, yells Jack. Jack got me in the mud, yells Max. What do you think this is? Cut it out. Where's your camp spirit? Mr. Gibbs yells back. Jack, Max, go to the hut and get a hot bath to get rid of all that punch and mud. Stay in the hut until I get there. We will discuss this when the sun is up. And the rest of you, go back in. On with the champ day. Todd grabs Cliff's hand and says, Mr. Gibbs does not yell at us. He must be mad. Jack can tell Mr. Gibbs is mad. Jack looks at Todd. Todd shrugs with half a grin. Jack runs to the hut. He gets into fresh PJs. He slips into his bed and does not say a thing to Max. Max is mad. He is mad at Max. Mr. Gibbs may forget all this when the sun is up. He may let this go, thinks Max. He is sad that Mr. Gibbs is mad at him. If Max was not at the camp with me, he thinks as he drifts off. Max's day. At last, it is champ day. This is the best of the camp for Max. He likes to play basketball. He thinks he's got the best shots. Max jumps out of the bed with no fuss. He runs to Cliff. They chat in Cliff's bed and say how much fun they will have at the contest. Cliff is glad it is champ day. Just like Max, he likes to play basketball. We have to finish our jobs fast, says Max. I have to set up in the hall, and I will pick up the trash, adds Cliff. And I will have the best shots in the contest, grins Max. Cliff shrugs. He does not get why Max has to be the best at all he does. Max skips and hops from a thing to the next into a lunch. He cannot stay still. He just wants to get a grip of a basketball, but he has to hang out on until it's time. The setup of the champ day is hectic for him, yet he is quick to finish his tasks. He checks on things one last time. When Mr. Gibbs gets to the hall, he is all set. He does not expect the setup to go this well. There's not a speck of dust. Good job, Max. You can go and have lunch. Max sprints out to grab Cliff. Cliff is all set up with the trash pickup as well. There's not much trash at all. They rush to finish their lunch. They run to the hall as they gulp down the last bit. Max grabs a basketball and casts it. The ball hits the rim and falls into the net. I am the champ, yells Max. Cliff picks up the ball. It is a miss. Max flaps as if he has wings. That ball needs wings if it will get in the hoop. Is that the best you can do? I am your best pal, Cliff, and I will tell you this. You are bad at this. In fact, you suck. This is champ day, not chump day. Max's next shot is in as well. Check out my shot. I am the champ. Cliff stands still in shock. He is sad that Max thinks he is bad at basketball. But why does he say such things? And in such a bad way. Cliff cannot stand this. This is the last drop for him. Stop it, Max. I do not like it when you say these things to me. Cliff snaps back. You are such a big brat, Cliff. You are just a chump, not a champ, Max yells back. He's upset that Cliff stands up to him. Cliff runs out of the hall fast. He does not look back. He sobs as he runs by Jack and Todd. Cliff sits on the bench and by the pond. Jack and Todd sit in the grass next to him. They want to help him. This stuns Cliff. Cliff is upset with Max, but he does not want to say much, and he does not have to. He is glad that Jack and Todd sat next to him. They are not the nut jobs Max says they are. Max gets out of the hall to check where Cliff went, and there is Cliff with Jack and Todd by the pond. Jack will not win Cliff as well. He will pay for this. How can they stab me in the back like this? I will crush Jack, grunts Max. Max runs to the hut. There is a small black cat next to it. Jack will flip out if this black cat jumps on him. Max pets the cat and picks him up. This cat will do the trick. He brings the cat to cabin 102. He stays there until sunset. He does not want Mr. Gibbs to get the wind of his plans. When it is time for the contest, he grabs the black cat and sets him in his bag. I'm all set for the champ day. When Max gets to the contest hall, the setup is just as he left it. Then he spots Jack, Todd, and Cliff by the drinks. Max steps to the drink stand and grabs a glass of punch. Cliff, why are you with these pests? He snaps. Were you at the pond? You smell like fish. Max laughs. This is for champs, not chumps. Jack and Ruth finish it for Max. Is that the best you got, Jack? Ha ha. You do not have the skills to be champ. Max gets red hot mad. Just stop it, yells Jack. He yells. The yell gets the small cat frantic. He jumps out of Max's bag and onto Jack's lap. Jack yells, "Ah!" as he falls into the punch dish with a big splash. It is a big mess. Oh no, what did I do? Thinks Max. This was not his plan, but there's no way back now. Max runs out fast. He trips on a rock and falls in the mud. He flips out. This is champ day, and it is not fun at all. When Max looks up, Jack is next to him. Max and Jack just yell and yell. Cliff, Todd, Ted, Scott, Bob, and all the kids rush out, and so does Mr. Gibbs. Cut it out! Where's your camp spirit? Mr. Gibbs yells at Jack and Max. Go to your hut. Stay in the hut until I get there when the sun is up. We'll discuss this then, he adds. The kids are in shock. All stand still. Max is sad. He does not get to be in the basketball contest. He did not expect the champ day to end up like this. The rest of the kids get to stay at the contest hall and have fun, but Jack and Max have to be in their hut. They scrub the mud and the punch off them. What a big mess this is. Max sits on his bed to think about how he wants to be in the contest, but he is stuck in his hut with Jack Mills.